Hill Democrats way strategy to link GOP to Trump's controversial both sides comments. Congressional Democrats plans to relentlessly hammer President Donald Trump's controversial comments, arguing that both sides were responsible after a protest led by white supremacists in Charlottesville resulted in the death of a young woman and ignited a national firestorm. Republican lawmakers across the ideological spectrum have publicly criticized the Trumps, but Democrats are pushing effort to keep the pressures on the GOP with a range of tactics that forces them to further separate themselves from or defend the president. They want the House to formally censor Trump, ratchet up congressional investigation on the threat of domestic terror posed by so-called alt-right groups, and debate whether Confederate statues should remain in the U.S. Capitol. With Republicans in charge of both chambers of Congress, there is a little chance that Democrats' efforts will go anywhere, and the president has indicated he has no regrets about his rhetoric. But politically, Democrats see the latest string of high-profile headaches for the White House as inflicting damage to the Republican Party. The GOP faces a short window to rack up a major legislative accomplishment before the focus turns to the 2018 midterms. There appear to be some division among top Democrats on strategy when the president's tweets attempted to turn to the debate from his moves to give equal blame to those white supremacist groups and counter protesters to one about the place in history for Confederate statues. New Jersey Democratic Sen. Cory Booker called for all Confederate statues to be removed from the Capitol, and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi publicly agreed they should go immediately. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer of New York sent a message that he was not going to take the bait. President Trump and Steve Bannon are trying to divert attention away from president's refusal to unequivocally and full-throatedly denounce white supremacy, neo-Nazis, and other forms of bigotry. While it is critical that we work towards the goal of Senator Cory Booker's legislations, we must continue to denounce and resist President Trump for his reprehensible actions. House and Senate Democratic aides insisted there was no split on how to respond to President, and said that the debate over statue is just one of the kitchen sink of items they plan to use now and when Congress returns in September from the summer process. That is the adulation of Confederate statues, the hiring of the white supremacists as staff in the White House, or his confusion in knowing right from wrong, true from false, or American patriotism from white nationalism. Democrats are united in continuing to hold President Donald Trump accountable for his actions and statements. Pelosi spokesman Drew Hamill told CNN the main focus now is pushed to censure the president for his divisible comments on Friday. 79 House Democrats introduced a censure resolution that specifically states President Donald Trump has failed to provide adequate condemnations and assures the American people of his resolve to opposing domestic terrorism. The three House Democrats who crafted the resolution say recent comments from Hill Republicans making it clear they disagree with the president and were not enough. History will remember how we responded, not just in tweets and prepaid statements, but through actions and a unified voice. Reps Jerry Nadler, the New York, Bonnie Watson, Coleman, the New Jersey, and Pramila Jaipal, the Washington, said in a statement. Pelosi immediately backed the move, saying Democrats will use every avenue to challenge the Republicanness of President Trump's words and actions. The resolution attempt to force House Republicans to publicly rebuke him in a formal vote on the House floor. It is unlikely it will get a vote in the House Judiciary Committee, but Democrats can use a procedural move to force actions on the House floor, which Nadler told CNN in a phone interview Friday is one of the options to move the issue. Nadler said he totally supports removing the Confederate statues from the Capitol and has for a long time, but he said more important at the president's comments to try and establish a more equivalency between white nationalists and the counter protesters in Charlottesville. There is no moral equivalency and should be no tolerance, Nadler said. He said he had reached out to House Judiciary Committee Chairman Bob Goodlatte about resolutions, but he said the Virginia Republican was traveling, adding that he expected to connect with him next week. Nadler said he had called a couple of House Republicans about backing the measures, but declined to identify them. California Rep. Lisa, a Republican members of a Judiciary Committee called for hearings on the terror threat from the white or supremacist groups, and Nadler said Lisa was certainly someone who would be talking to. Florida Democrats Rep. Ted Bush gave a preview of the massive Republican will hear on censure effort. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.